to BlueStar's Bon AppeTech, the channel's only cooking show featuring award-winning chefs, delicious recipes you can make at home, handy cooking tips, and a sprinkle of vendor solutions and insights. Let's get cooking with Dean Reverman.
Hello everyone and welcome to BlueStar's Tech Connect Kitchen. I am Dean Reverman and this is Bon AppeTech. We are joined once again by Kayla Robison of the famous shows like Guy Fieri's Grocery Games and Chopped, and she's also an executive chef here locally. Glad to have you here once again, Kayla. Thanks for joining us.
Me.
And we're getting ready for the holidays today. We are doing a traditional Jewish dish called Sweet Kugel, but actually can be used in a lot of different holidays, right? So we're gonna dive into that, but before we go there, we got to say some thanks to our sponsors. That's Elo, Epson, Newcastle, Intel, and Zebra. Thank you so much for your sponsorship. Couldn't do this without you guys. Before we get started as well, if you would like the recipe for this dish, you can find it by just going to the show notes right now, click on the link, and there you have it. Also, I wanted to let you know that if you wanted to watch this a little bit later, maybe you want to share it with your friends or some family members, you can do that by going out to our YouTube channel and click on the Bon AppeTech playlist. Boom, there's all the Bon AppeTechs that we've done for the last couple years right there. Pay attention to the very end because we'll give you a link and we'll give you a code, and there you can go to potentially get $20 to buy all the ingredients for what Kayla is about to show us. So I'm intrigued. I've never had Sweet Kugel before, so I'm in. How do we begin?
So this version is my grandma's recipe.
Oh,
yep.
We're going family on this one.
We are going family. This one means a lot to me and my family.
Go.
Yep. My grandmother is Jewish and my whole side of that family is Jewish. So this is also, like you said, a great meal to have, and it's a side dish, but a great side dish for any occasion.
Yeah.
Yep. So I even eat it for breakfast because it's that delicious. So kugel is essentially like a baked pudding or a casserole. Okay.
And you were telling me there's a sweet version?
There's a sweet and a savory.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
So savory is traditionally with potatoes. But this one we're using wide egg noodles.
Okay.
All right. So I've already got these ready to go, al dente, perfect.
Nice.
Now we're gonna start by adding our eggs, and we're gonna whisk in some of the, or almost all of the sugar. We're gonna save some of the sugar because we're gonna top it.
Sweet part. Yes.
Well, we've got a lot of interesting components in here. When I explain to people what's in here, they're like, ooh, I don't know about that, because we've got sour cream, we have cottage cheese, we have cream cheese. And so people get a little nervous of this.
Personal favorites, by the way.
I love it.
I'm in already.
Yes.
So they get nervous because we're adding all those together?
You know,
or what?
I mean, sour cream and cream cheese aren't normally a fan favorite, but this, you don't taste it, it's just delicious, okay? So we're gonna whisk this egg and sugar together, saving some of the sugar because we are going to finish it, and it's gonna add this beautiful caramelization on top to give it a good texture. All right.
I lost count there. How many eggs did we throw in there?
So we did 6 eggs.
Okay. Yep.
A cup and a quarter cup of sugar.
Okay.
All right, and we're just gonna really whisk this, and we're looking for nice frothy eggs, and we're also looking for that sugar to be dissolved. Yes. So just about a few minutes, or not minutes, we'll call seconds. And then we're gonna add some vanilla. That is brand new.
Oh, okay.
Perfect for this recipe, fresh vanilla.
Yep.
Just about a teaspoon.
That's fair.
Maybe a little more for extra sweetness. Okay, and then the rest is very simple. So we're gonna add the sour cream. So basically what we're making is like a custard.
Okay.
It's kind of like a custard, that we're making. So we got the sour cream. Then we have large curd cottage cheese. Bear with me, folks.
And we're going with the full fat, right? This isn't half fat or right?
We're not skimping on that one. And then we have some cream cheese.
Yep.
And we want to make sure that's room temp because this is definitely going to take some arm power.
No doubt.
Now, if you have a mixer, like a stand mixer, that works great. You can add this all to a really heavy-duty food processor or even a what do they call it? A blender. Yeah, you could do that as well. You want to do me a favor as I can keep going? You want to add this melted butter to this?
Absolutely. So this is just regular old butter?
Quarter cup of regular melted butter.
Okay.
Now with butter, make sure, I always tell folks, not to buy salted butter.
Why?
Always, because you're messing with your salt there, you know? So it's always best if you just don't do that. All right, I'm gonna put you to work. Whisk this. I'm gonna add some salt. Salt's really important when you're making sweet items because salt actually enhances the sweetness.
What?
Yes.
That is counterintuitive.
I know, but it does. It kind of brings out. The thing with salt is that it enhances the flavor of things.
Oh.
So it's really important.
You're just throwing in for salt.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, sure. You're going to need some of that savory component to it, so the salt's really important. But salt is an enhancer, so it's really important just to make sure that you know what salt you're using.
That's fair.
Yep. All right. That's looking pretty good.
Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. We're going to get all those clumps out of there. Perfect. And as you're doing that,
that's my mission.
Yeah, make sure it's as smooth as can be.
I gotcha.
And then as that's going, I'm just going to lightly oil my pan. And I'm gonna use my hand and just kind of move this all the way around.
Right?
Yep, prepping this. Oven is at 350. And that's the best part about this is it doesn't take much time at all to do.
Gotcha.
It's very simple. All right,
I feel like you're going to be working me here for a little longer, so maybe we take a little break.
Yeah.
I keep a whisking over here. And then we'll throw it together and take it to the next step, huh?
Perfect.
All right, we'll be right back.
Built and validated with Intel architecture innovation and orchestrated with a worldwide partner ecosystem. Intel IoT market-ready solutions are solving key industry challenges across manufacturing, retail, healthcare, transportation, and a number of other industries. With a portfolio that spans hundreds of real-world market-driven, ready-to-deploy offerings with tens of thousands of commercial deployments around the world in over 100 countries. Across a wide range of highly competitive and fast-moving industries, customers need scalable solutions that speed time to implementation and drive real-world business outcomes. Intel IoT market-ready solutions can help you get there faster.
Hey, Dean, hang up a second. Hey, remember that episode of our award-winning Tech Connect podcast where we talked about color labeling?
Oh, Andy Shirts. Yeah, from Epson. I remember that. Yeah.
That's the one. We talked about how color labels can help communicate with customers, grab attention, help promote brand awareness and recognition. Well, apparently Epson puts their products where their podcast is. Check out this beauty right here.
Whoa. Is this the new ColorWorks product?
Yes, sir. This is the CW C4000. It's pretty powerful. I've been reading up on some of the specs. Engineered by Epson for very demanding applications.
I would expect nothing less. So give us some specs here. What does this bad boy do?
Sure. Well, check these out. Let's see. We've got photo quality images up to 1,200 dots per inch. Speeds up to 4 inches per second. It's compact, much smaller than most of the ColorWorks printers. I didn't even realize this was a ColorWorks at first. But it's also robust and has dust and water resistance, compatible with ZPL2, major middleware, SAP, Windows, Mac, and Linux, color LCD screen, fast media and ink loading, optional Wi-Fi connectivity, remote management tools. Who wouldn't want the C4000 printing labels in their business?
I don't know, but who?
Well, clearly someone who doesn't appreciate high quality, labels, I guess. And it's even priced comparable to existing thermal transfer printers.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Is this where we tell them to contact their BlueStar rep if they need a little bit more information?
Well, I mean, I was going to tell them they should be listening to the hit Tech Connect podcast, but yeah, sure, we can do that.
Oh, no, they should definitely be doing that.
Yeah, that's right.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here with Kayla. We're doing Sweet Kugel, and oh my gosh, my arm is a little bit raw right now, but I think I did Grandma proud.
You did my grandma real proud.
All right, fair enough. So let's bring it together.
So what we did was we basically made like a custard. Okay, so that's what we've got in here. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of cinnamon, but we're going to finish the cinnamon on top. Ooh,
whoa,
that's not a little, but that's okay.
Yep.
And then we're going to add the noodles.
Okay, so you're folding this all in together. Got it.
And craisins. Now, traditionally, they use raisins.
Okay.
I'm not a huge raisin fan. I know a lot of people who aren't, so I switched it up and started using craisins. So, yep, it's a little more approachable. So we're gonna fold this all together, kind of breaking that up, getting it all mixed in.
Kind of starts to feel like the holidays when you throw in some craisins to me.
And
right?
cinnamon.
Right? Because the smell of this alone is like, yeah, this is holidays.
It's yummy. Now, this is, again, a great dish for even outside of the holidays. So many friends of mine have had this, and now they have it at their potlucks. It's just a really good, versatile, yummy, and unique dish. This isn't something that's very common.
No, I've never had it before.
No,
Right.
so it's just so great. This to me is, you know, when somebody asks, like, what is it that you would make for somebody? If I had someone special coming over, like, this would be something I would have ready because it was special to me and my family, and I would want someone to understand that, you know,
that's fair.
Feeling as well.
Absolutely.
All right,
yes,
so we
I
add
love
this
it.
in there, pour it in our our baking dishes. There we go.
This makes a lot, right? You
It
can
does.
feed, you know, a family with this thing.
It does. It's a good amount.
Yep.
Make sure I have it a little even. Now this is where the fun part comes. We're going to top it off with that sugar,
Okay.
which is gonna add really nice texture because it's going to kind of caramelize on there. The top of this is really crispy, and then the inside is like fluffy almost.
Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what's really great about this is it's kind of like if you like cheesecake, then you're gonna
count me.
love this. Yeah, I
Right?
love cheesecake.
For sure.
Oh, so I'm missing the top of this, guys. So we're gonna go
You gotta be extra careful.
real light. There we go, just a dusting.
Okay.
Just like that. Kind of give it some nice color.
That's beautiful. I mean, already the color is mixing in there. Yes.
Yeah. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover this with aluminum foil
Okay.
and then pop it in the oven. Check on it in 30 minutes, see how it's doing. It might actually be cooked in 30 minutes because we divided it into two, but this fits a 9 by 13 baking dish, but we broke this up into two. So this may only take 30 minutes, but sometimes it can take up to an hour.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, it can.
Right? And so what are you going for here? You want it to be cooked through?
We want it to be cooked through. We want the tops to be crispy. And you will notice you don't want any of that custard to be wet. But
really?
if you overbake
so it's going to firm up a little bit.
It's going to firm up, but think of like a creme brulee.
Yes, okay, got it.
So we want it like that creamy consistency.
Yep.
If you overbake it, if your oven's too high, you're going to get almost like scrambled eggs.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't want that. Anything with a custard, if you overbake it or add too much heat, there will be scrambled eggs in there.
Starts curdling or whatnot.
Yeah, we don't want that in there.
That.
So, oven's at 350, perfect universal temp. Pop it in.
Sounds good.
And it will be good to go. We're gonna check on it in 30 minutes.
There you go. Well, when that happens, we're gonna cut to a commercial break. We'll come back. We'll take it out. We'll take a little taste, maybe talk about some uses.
Yeah.
Where else you can put it? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We'll be right back.
The business landscape is evolving faster than ever before. To keep pace, it takes revolutionary technology that's built to answer today's challenges and that's ready for tomorrow's. Introducing the TC53 and TC58, the new generation of Zebra's most trusted enterprise mobile computer designed to do more. Enterprise mobility has been redefined because the devices have been re-engineered with a new, faster Qualcomm chipset that future-proofs your devices. The devices have been redesigned with a larger screen, an ergonomic design, and advanced manufacturing and materials technology for added durability. The devices have been reimagined with the latest scanning engines, the best connectivity out in the field and indoors, with 5G and Wi-Fi 6E capabilities, payment-ready support, and versatile solutions for mobile workstations and point-of-sale needs. And mobile dimensioning reinvented. With fully integrated Zebra Dimensioning certified mobile parcel, measuring parcels is as easy as scanning a barcode. Always ready, simply point your TC53 or TC58 to capture accurate parcel dimensions, verify postage costs, and expedite parcel logistics. Enterprise mobility has been redefined. As business landscapes change, get the hardware and software innovations that prepare your mobile computers for the future. The TC53 and TC58 from Zebra.
Newcastle's compelling productivity story makes it an easy choice for your customers. They provide the powered cards, you add new wireless Zebra printers and scanners, your customer gets ROI in 4 to 6 months. Learn more about how Newcastle can help boost your printer sales and build customer loyalty at Newcastle's microsite at BlueStarInc.com.
ELO delivers technology solutions that will play a critical role in helping businesses adapt to a hybrid workforce and enhance safety standards. Users can automate day-to-day employee and visitor traffic flow with a virtual receptionist, contactless access control, and meeting room management. Foster collaboration between on-site and remote employees with an interactive whiteboard and video conferencing system. And help employees feel safe and confident coming into work with wellness screening tools. To learn more about ELO's technology for the reimagined workplace, contact your Blue Star representative today.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here with Chef Kayla, and she's been so kind to share a family recipe of Sweet Kugel with us. And so we had it in the oven for a little bit.
Yeah.
This looks and smells fantastic. As this has been baking, it's like, come on, can we eat now?
I know, because you kind of smell that cinnamon, and then it kind of smells, to me, it smells like a little bit of cheesecake.
Yes.
It has that cream cheese, that sugar. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ugh,
it looks so pretty.
delicious.
I mean, just, you know, and it's kind of baked on the top, gotten a little, as you said, crispy, right?
Yep.
We wanted it to get a little crispy on the top.
So what I like to do is I cover it with aluminum foil, let it bake for 45 minutes, and then pull the aluminum foil off, and then you'll get the little crispy tops that we have over here.
Even better. Yep,
Oh, where we're going,
over this side, yeah.
So be careful, this is gonna be pretty hot.
All right, so now, what would you, obviously this is traditionally during the holidays, during Hanukkah, so we can serve this with really any kind of holiday dish, right?
Yes, any dish this is going to be great for. It's really good for potlucks, any holiday side. Isn't that delicious?
That is beyond delicious.
Good.
That is sweet. It's got that cheesecake consistency, as you mentioned. Holy
I like
moly.
the crispy tips from, I kind of like that crunch.
Yeah.
From the noodles that are, peeking out. You get that cranberry. But when you let this sit, so you want to let this sit for 20 minutes after you pull it out of the oven. But I love it the next day.
Yes.
And I love it cold. I pop mine in. I like it in the fridge. It does need to go in the fridge if you don't devour it now, which I don't think you and I can do that. Maybe. You get one pan, I get the other. We'll have a man versus food competition.
Right, there you go.
But, which I've been on that show too, by the way.
There you go. Hey, yeah.
So, but it's really great the next day. I like it at breakfast
imagine.
with coffee.
Breakfast, get out of town with coffee. Yes, because it's
like
the
cheesecake
sugary
for
stuff.
breakfast.
Yes, I can see why this is such a hit in your family's household. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
You're so welcome.
Yep, this is good, folks. You have to make this. What a wonderful dish for the holidays, for Hanukkah, or actually, now that I know, heck, I'm gonna eat that anytime. Are
There
you kidding
you go.
me? We want to say thank you to our sponsors again: ELO, Epson, Intel, Newcastle, and Zebra. Couldn't have done this without you. If you want the recipe, again, all you have to do is go into the show notes and find the recipe. It's right there. And by the way, if you want to share this with your family, go ahead and do so. Send them the link to our YouTube channel and click on the playlist that says Bon AppeTech, and you can watch this on demand as well. Now is your chance that you can win a $20 gift card randomly chosen from our viewers. We're going to have to give you a code. First, you go to BlueStarInc.com/cooking, and what what's the code we're using today? I forget. Is it Kugel? We're gonna go with Kugel. That's right. We'll go with Kugel. If you put in that code, we might randomly select you. Now, before we go, we do want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for watching Bon AppeTech for these last 2 years. What started out as a wonderful way just to stay connected during a pandemic has kind of run its course. So we thank you, Kayla, for being a part of our show, and we thank you for watching us. But don't dismay. There's always things that we're thinking of creatively from a marketing perspective. So subscribe to our YouTube so you can see if we come out with any new content. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. This is good stuff, Kayla.
It's so good.
I'm diving back in.
We're digging in. Thanks, Grandma.